Parmigianino. At that moment, all the swan feathers disappeared. The 6 brothers turned back into children and happily hugged their sister who had broken the spell.
Well done, Princess! Dada, whoa! Wow! Can you tell me another story, Matty?
Later, Dada. Now I want to make a drawing of the wild swan. I will draw the 6 children in the castle before the spell, or, I know, the 6 children being transformed into swans. But how can I draw a boy being transformed into a swan? Dada? Can you help me? Dada?
Not this one.
Good idea, Dada.
No.
Let's see if there's a painter who can help me. Perhaps up there, Dada, in that book on the...
I'll get it!
Dada! But where are we, Dada? Look! A real castle!
Maybe we've ended up in a fairy tale.
Hey, there's someone over there, Dada!
Woohoo! Let's follow him!
Who do you think he is, Dada?
Perhaps it's the prince who lives in the castle. Oh, wow!
So, you're not the prince of the castle. You're a painter.
Yes, indeed. I'm a painter. My name is Girolamo Francesco Maria Mazzolla, but they call me Parmigianino.
My name is Dada, but they call me, Dada. Her name is Matty.
Parmigianino, it's beautiful. Did you paint this room all by yourself?
Yes, I did. I've just finished it. And now I am curious to see how people will react when they see it.
Are we the first to see it?
Well, yes, you are. Although, look how many children are keeping me company. There, on the corbels.
I can see the children, but I can't see any cowbells.
The corbels are those capitals without columns that the children are standing on.
They look like shelves, only prettier.
Hee-hee! Look at me, Matty. Is there a corbel free for me, too?
Wow! Behind the children, there's a rose garden. And above it, there's a big blue sky. And in the middle of it, there's a mirror. What is a mirror doing up there? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Parmigianino, this really is a fairy tale room.
This, my dear friends, is one of the smallest rooms in the castle of Fontanellato. The castle belongs to Count Galeazzo Sanvitale and his wife Paola Gonzaga. It was them who gave me the job of painting it, and I decided to decorate it with a story. The story of Diana and Actaeon, which I read in the books by the poet Ovid.
Diana and Actaeon? Is that a fairy tale?
Actually, it is a myth, because it's a story about the gods, too.
Huh? A myth? What is it about?
It tells the story of a metamorphosis. That is, of a transformation.
A transformation? Wow! Parmigianino, when I was at home, before, I was trying to draw just that. But then Dada...
Dada transformation!
It all happened a long, long time ago in an ancient forest during a hunting expedition. The men and their dogs were chasing deer, trying to catch them. Actaeon was there too, hunting with his friends. After a while, Actaeon left his friends and went into the forest on his own. And it was here, in a beautiful and secluded place, that by chance he saw Diana, the goddess of the hunt. She was bathing with her nymphs and was very cross that Actaeon had surprised her. She thought that he was trying to spy on her. In her anger, she threw water at him, and the mysterious, magical water, touched by the goddess, slowly transformed the young man into a
deer!
Yes, Dada. He has the head of a deer, but the body of a man. This is the moment of his
transformation!
And so, Transformed into a deer, Actaeon became the target for the hunting party. He was no longer the hunter, but the hunted, and had to defend himself and flee from the dogs he had trained himself.
Look, Dada, all the dogs are chasing him.
Ooh, let's go back, little friends.
Who is she? She looks like a goddess.
She's the Countess, Paula Gonzaga. It was her, and her husband, who asked me to transform this room in the castle by painting it. So, I decided to make a portrait of her, and to honor her, I dressed her as a goddess. See? The Countess has got 2 ears of wheat in her hand. That's the symbol of Ceres, the goddess of the earth and its fruits. And with these elements, I have transformed the Countess a little bit too.
Dada-tastic!
Thanks, Parmigianino. Now I have a lot of ideas for illustrating my fairy tale. What do you think, Dada? Shall we go home?
Dada says yes!
Come visit me again, my little friends.
Goodbye, Parmigianino.
Ciao!
Done!
Woohoo!
The 6 princes are transforming into swans.
Here they've transformed completely.
And here, Princess Maddie has finally broken the spell.
Ooh, I like it. Maddie transformed into a little princess. Parmigianino would be so proud of you. Wow, a corbel! My corbel!
And after all these transformations, they lived happily ever after.
Yay! Huh?
I finished my self-portrait. Modigliani style.
Are you finished? Can I see?
I still haven't gotten any ideas what to paint. We should go for a walk and find something fun and exciting and different to... Look! If we focus on the line between the shadow and the light, we can see the sun moving.
Wow, it